The 13th characteristic is one example of paradox in addiction and recovery. When the love that is often the goal of a sex addict is achieved, the pink cloud or honeymoon phase begins. One day, 6 months, a year, how long are we given? Sometimes quickly, sometimes slowly, the cracks begin to grow. The sex addict can have many thoughts that are addictive, and we can use these thoughts to rationalize our behavior, such as, is this love truly the one? Is it too soon to settle down? I bet they are looking around. The Big Book of AA calls this the cunning, baffling, and powerful aspect of addiction. Triggers can seem to begin to heighten. Someone smiles at you, a compliment is paid, or you just notice someone who has that look that you search for. The paradox is that this can all happen at the same time that we have intense feelings of love for our current partner. These thoughts and feelings can coexist in the same space. This is not a question of lack of love or strength of commitment. This is addiction. The conflict of our love for a current partner and a lust or romance for a new partner can be immobilizing, depressing, and at times cause the sex addict to question their sanity. Guilt and shame can occur even if the addict does not act on this lust. I've heard this described as mental adultery, the fantasy or sexualizing that can occur in an addict's mind while they are in a relationship. This can be as damaging as physically acting on their fantasies or urges. It removes them from the moment, and the addict lives in the mentally isolating world of their addiction. Sometimes the sex addict may begin to resent their current partner. They can begin to be angry and act irrational without knowing it. A cycle begins of resenting the current partner for getting in the way of new sexual conquests, and salvation from addiction by the love and commitment to the current partner. Both the resentment and the yearning for salvation are examples of how the addict does not deal with their day-to-day experiences. If this cycle goes on, it can lead to separation, without either one knowing quite why it happened. SCA allows the addict a safe place to share these thoughts with others who have been through it or are in it. The addict is no longer alone with just their thoughts. By staying honest with a sponsor or at meetings, it is possible for the cycle of resentment salvation to be broken. Addicts need other addicts to recover. Often these are the only people we can open up to about our thoughts and actions, because we know they understand on a fundamental level where others, including at times our partners, do not. Meditation and literature can also get us out of our thoughts and into a more serene space, so we are more open to guidance from a power greater than ourselves. Like most of the characteristics of sex addiction, there is a chance this may never be fully lifted from the addict. The SCA program helps us understand the paradox within the 13th characteristic and allows us the choice of staying in today and making the choices that lead us to serenity.